Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on the time zone. Now, yesterday we were supposed to talk about the press briefing that William Ruto had with the opposition leaders at KICC in terms of implementing the NADCO report, signing of the process of now having new IBC officials appointed into position of leadership and constituting a whole team. But I don't get time to discuss that because I was so far away from the studio. So I think it is something we should not just allow it to go like that. We have to talk about it and let it go on record that on this Punchline, we really brought that discussion here. I've seen people also asking me, say something about the meeting between Ruto and Raila Odinga. And so, with what we saw there, definitely William Ruto shows the level of disparity. Ruto is panicked. That the truth, Ruto is desperate. And therefore, in his desperateness, he's looking for a quick political fix. And to do this, he's now using an old map to navigate new territory. Will it work? The presence of Raila Odinga with William Ruto. For William Ruto, it is meant for him to try and calm the country. The person who is attempting to gain here is not Raila, it is William Ruto. Why wait until now to implement the NADCO report? We went to the street, the demonstration was all about cost of living. The second thing was about IBC. The third thing was about opening servers. But they used all tactics, forming committee, the National Dialogue Committee, chaired by Kalonzo, Kimani Ichung'wah. Then they dragged on and waste time until people gave up on that. It was a tactic he was using. So when it failed, now youth decided that this time round, we don't need any political leadership. No leadership face. We just want to speak for ourselves. Then Ruto goes back to the store and from the shelf, bring the file, dust it, then pop, NADCO report is here. So Raila has to come, Ruto has to come with his people. Kila mtu hivyo. Then photos, and you bring a discussion here. Now, youth are saying no. They are also asking Raila Odinga to avoid staying near or standing near William Samoei Ruto. They are asking Raila Odinga to stop being used by this regime whenever they have failed. That is the position of youth in this country.
Agombo, what are we bonging with them? Like, on a serious note, what are we bonging with them? You've been bonging. We could do these dialogues and you know how they end. Kenyans are not ready for that again. Tunasonga to go to 2024. Sisi tumesema as Kenyans. Hakuna leader. Hakuna mambo ya dialogue. Because we've been doing this. They know what we want. Jameni, we have had our issues for over 4 weeks now, over years, like from our ancestors and whatever. So they know what we're like against. So tafadhali, let's not bong again. Let's not bong. Instead, let's see implementation.
Now, the issue is that according to the youth, this regime knows exactly what the youth want. They know what we want. That's the truth. So why talk, dialogue and all that? Because we are also seeing William Ruto is asking for a wonderful multi-sectoral forum talk. Why form a talk? We don't want talks. That's what the youth are saying. We don't want talks. So it was shared here. President Ruto asked all stakeholders to submit names of their representative to the multi-sectoral forum by Friday. Sasa huyu ni mtu anataka mambo ya kwanza kuongea, talk to the youth. It is not time to talk. Ruto had enough time to talk. He did not talk. It is time to act. And the youth are very clear. They're telling Raila Odinga, wachana na hii mambo. It is time to act, not to talk. So you see, he's bringing in all this, sign into this. Okay, you constitute IBC. Weka kule, wamesema from 7, they now want 9. They want to add more. Then they have said that you cannot go with the decision of minority like what Chebukati did. Watatu wanakubaliana, wanne wanakataa. Wanasema lazima uende na uamuzi wa watu wote wakubaliane as IBC commissioners. A lot of other things. Sio ndio Ruto amesign? Wapi amesign cost of living kurudi chini. And that was part of the super massive protest that took place earlier. Ilikuwa last year. Iko wapi? Hajaongelea. So Raila, at some extent, people are feeling not betrayed really, but being used by this regime to try and change the talk, the position of the people. So, not really, watu hawahisi ya kwamba Raila amewabetray the youth. They don't feel that. But what they feel is that this regime want to use Raila Odinga. And there is also, this information was also shared in the newspaper. For example, if you check on the People's Daily, this is what they are saying. Ruto, Raila told off. There isn't be dialogue with the Gen Z without justice or accountability. The government must take full responsibility for death of the young protesters. President must acknowledge that his administration killed innocent demonstrators. Lazima akubali. Mambo ya dialogue haiko. You need to understand that this is what they're saying. Gen Z's backlash. President William Ruto must have thought signing the IEBC amendment bill at KICC and with the opposition present would blanket the protest. It angered them more. The youth feel those present are at the face of what they are fighting, and even the children of the leaders scorned at them. The presence of military guarding the ceremony made matters worse. Look at that. So military is there guarding these people. Then you remember how police have killed the people. Then you see the president of opposition. You think that now you are trying to paint a picture, it appears that you are bringing the country together. And that way, you calm what is going on. It backfires. In fact, it makes the youth more angry with this administration. So, the truth is that the youth do not want talks. They don't want any meeting. They want to see heads rolling. They want to see results. They want to see you acting. Not dialogue. Dialogue has been there. We don't want to solve our problem through dialogue. Just take action. Fire those ministers who are corrupt. Why is Mithika Linturi still in office? Why do you have Kipchumba Murkomen with all the mess? Why do we have Ezekiel Machogu? Tuna wa KICC wengine wazuri tu wengi wenye wanaweza fanya kazi badala ya Machogu. People like Moses Kuria and the rest. Why do you still have them? Why do you still driving these fuel guzzlers? Mambo ya globetrotting umepunguza kwa sababu ya vita ambazo ziko hapa saizi. Where is development? Where is the school fees? Why do we have problem with the medicine in our hospitals? Corruption must stop. Overspending must stop. Cost of living must come down. Those are some of the issues. Do you need a dialogue? Why are you renovating State House and State Lodge across the country as if it's the most priority thing when we see our doctors protesting, interns and all that? Why are you repairing Rigathi Gachagwa's office at a cost of 600 million Kenyan shillings when we know that a new property was put up at a cost of 450 million Kenyan shillings? Tell us why. Bring the money back. Nyumba ambayo imejengwa kwa milioni 450, repair yake inafaa kuwa milioni 5. Hey, let us be realistic. Haya ni mambo vijana wanakataa. Provide an enabling environment to allow business to thrive. And youth will get employment. Your policies, tax. It's killing business. It is suffocating the environment for business to thrive. People can't breathe. Deal with those issues, nothing else. That is the information from the youth. Hii sarakasi nyingi, Raila hapa, Raila pale, ndio unajaribu kufanya mambo yaonekane you are bringing the country together. You are bringing politicians together. Can you do what the youth are saying and you will bring the country together? The good thing you should know is that these youth, Gen Zs, are leaderless, they are tribeless, and most important, they are fearless. You must get the point right. So, even not having Raila Odinga together with him, it just angered many. You want to play them? No wonder the youth decided that they will go to the street without any politician. So the best thing labda Raila angefanya is just to appear in one of the event, usalamia watu na uende. Vile Okio mtoto alifanya. So to William Ruto, the work is still there. Raila will not well help you as of now. We know Baba has fought for freedom, for many things, for change. He has suffered, and we have to continue with this journey. Let Ruto not use him as of now. The journey will continue, a luta continua. Deal with the issues. Stop quick political fix. It can't help. Dialogue is a tactic of delay. It's a delay tactic. We don't want that. Forums and task force yielded zero change. It's a delay tactic we don't want, period. So deal with the issue and stop sideshows. That's what Kenyans are saying. So this event just backfired.